here is all was away from.
Pieces of it should be washing up.
What?
Pieces of it should be washing up.
I don't know if this
What?
thing is gonna work or not. Supposedly I'm live, but
Straight up that
see
street.
what happens. Over here at the beach, I don't know if you guys can hear me because of the wind, but it's a good day. I think everybody had the same idea. So there's a couple thousand people out here on the Pensacola beach, and we're over here on the Bar Beach, which is a little ways east. So 3 people. You don't have your cell phone, do you? Hello. Who is that? I can't even see. I'm gonna have a hell of a time seeing because of the over here at the beach, you know, sun in the eyes and all that. How y'all doing? Can you guys hear me, or is it too windy? Let's see. Hello, Margot. 12B, good to see you. Conservative Patriot. Hello there. Can you guys hear me? Okay, you can hear me. That's good. This is my first time trying out this video rig, camera rig. Margot's donation actually got that done for me. I was able to get a video rig with a telescoping microphone, so that's pretty awesome. I want to see something here, if I can, I don't have any idea if I can turn this thing around or not. Not that way. Let's see, that way. See if that does it. Nope, that's ringtone. Alright, does that, alright, that turned it around. I don't need to see those, so I guess I'm still live. Thought you guys might want to see some of what's going on out here. We just watched a shark attack, which was pretty awesome. Got to see the shark go after some bait. People are just chilling out. We tried to go to one store over here and they wanted us to wear a face mask, so we skipped it. Not going to do that. But they can pretty much do whatever rules they want when they're in their facility, but I don't have to be a patron of that facility either. So you know, whatever they're gonna do. Let's see here. Gotta turn this thing around again. 6 thumbs up. Come on, it's the beach. You guys gotta do better than that. 6 thumbs up. Come on. Let's get them up there. Huh? I have a what? Oh, a commercial. Yeah. That's alright. It's just making money for YouTube. So anyway, just wanted to say that a couple of things. Happy Mother's Day to you guys, all you mothers out there, and single dads. Yeah, see what it sounds like. Because I'm very curious how well this telescope might work. Well, I can hear the ocean. Alright, so one thing I want to bring up is this deal with these masks. I want you guys to be careful with how, yeah, I can hear it cool. The conditioning that's going on with these masks is basically that they want you to start being comfortable with things covering your face, and they want to make it for the cool crowd, the in crowd. You know, you're not cool unless you do it. So there's a reason for that. They're trying to get people comfortable with the new law of the world religion that they're going to try to do with Pope and Islam. They're trying to make Islam or something like that. And they're trying to get everybody comfortable with Sharia law, so I ain't doing it. Hard to catch that chat, because you guys know at the beach it's very, very loud. Yeah, you can hear both, but I can't see the chat. But, well, fine, thank you. Let's see, oh, yeah, she does have the chat up. Alright, so you know what? You guys can just, we got police out here rolling around on their four-wheelers. So, we got that going on. Telling people to, you know, stay social distanced and all that. Now I can't get the thing to, there it went. Yeah, you got them over there. Let's see what they're doing. Yeah, they're watching for that shark because we had a pretty good sized shark out here. He's over in there somewhere in that area. I looked at the tail splash from it, and I'm figuring it was probably a hammerhead just from what I saw. But he's now well fed, and there's still a full head count of people, so I guess not everybody got messed up with it. As I said in my community tab, I'm not going to be doing Inside Veterans Affairs today because we're spending the day with the mama. So out here at the beach, chilling out, waiting to see if we're going to be allowed back in the water or whatever. But yeah, he's still out there. Can you see the seagulls? I'm sure you can. So out there somewhere, right where those seagulls are, there's a feeding frenzy with a fairly large hammerhead. As a matter of fact, he's over here to the right of the seagulls. He's straight out in front of the camera. He's out, let's see, which way is my finger going? Right in here. He should be right in there. Yeah, I'm putting my finger on it. So, get to see some wildlife. But just so you guys know, over there in California, this is what you call going to the beach. It's not going to the beach and duck and covering for the cops coming out and trying to harass you. So our guys are out here, but they're primarily out here to make sure that nobody goes in the water until that big old shark gets done doing his thing. He's got to eat, and then he'll mosey on his merry way. But I'm figuring somewhere in the range of a solid 8 feet, maybe a little bigger. Let's see. That girl that's up there by the water is got her camera pointed straight out at it. So this is kind of like, where's Waldo? Find the shark that's feeding. Whatever he got a hold of out there, he got a hold of something really big, because it made an awful lot of blood that pooled up out there. So I'm guessing it probably wasn't one of these birds. I'm guessing something in the range of another large fish. But I don't know. They have been known to go after other sharks, and there is a fishing pier, which is always a little unnerving. People throw their lines and their bait off the end of that pier, and the people that are here to swim are swimming between that line and the beach. So, you know, when you give a temptation to a critter, they're going to try to jump on it. But anyway, just wanted you guys to be able to take a minute and see what this freedom feels like with people that are choosing to not participate in the lockdown and the social distancing. And we have some rules. They're talking about, you know, keep your party groups down to 10 people or less, stay 6 feet apart. But, you know, I guess they're trying to get away with it. Yeah, the vitamin D from the sun is good. Awake, how you doing? Glad I left Mass 20 years ago. I bet you are. Forced physical distancing. Well, if you look around on the beach, they're kind of going, yeah, whatever, because people aren't that far apart. You still got people cuddling with each other on the beach and stuff like that. What are they going to do? Say, oh, you guys married? You need to be standing 6 feet apart? We don't need to have no babies made on the beach? So, you know, whatever. Satellites can track us actually less than 6 feet apart. Yeah, the facial recognition and... Huh? Yeah, I'm reading it. Old Rod, I'm bundled up here in the house in Michigan. Yeah, I know you guys had that cold snap. That's something we haven't had down here. Sorry, I just meant social distancing is really forced physical distancing. Yeah, right. I got what you meant. I was just messing with you. But how is the sound? Because this torpedo microphone is new. The whole camera rig is new. I'm just curious if it's able to filter out some of the background noise, or if you guys can hear it and hear me. Audio great. Okay, cool. Yeah, Margot, you gave me that donation a while back, and I used it to get this camera rig so I can start communicating with you folks from somewhere besides the living room. I think it's probably more enjoyable sometimes to get out here and talk to you among nature, because it's pretty stagnant in the house all the time. And, you know, being out here in the world, being on the beach, being in the sun, being healthy. Oh yeah, I am wearing my flag shirt and my Corona beer swim trunks, so I guess you could say I'm infected with Corona and Liberty at the same time. So, anyway, I made my point. But I was prepared to make a scene at that store that we went to, and they said no mask, no service kind of thing. I was prepared, but you know, it's Mother's Day, and my son made a good point. Don't trash other people's day by trying to make a scene now. And so we turned and walked away. But you know, ain't dead yet. We may still come back and push the buttons a little bit, because if nobody pushes any buttons, then nothing's going to change. Man, the water is beautiful today. Oh, thank you so much, Fl. Appreciate that super chat, brother. We'll get you guys back on the water, because you don't need to see this ugly mug. Come on, phone, you can do it. Turn around. There we go. That's good. Hello, Jeff. Cloudy and raining. Too bad. So sad. Wouldn't want to be here. Yeah, this is, you know, the Emerald Coast. We only get rain like every other day. So today we were able to take a break from it. Let's see. So what do you guys got going on your Mother's Day gathering? What's everybody up to? Can't exactly go to restaurants because, you know, 25%. That's what they got going here in Florida. Is 25% capacity in the restaurants. So if they only have 10 tables at a little beachfront bungalow, then only 2.5 people can sit there. So it becomes something out of the horror movie films when you have to take your 4 kids or something and cut them in half. So you know, there's that going for them. Did you see, I think I saw Citizen Man's channel, UV proven to kill virus. Yeah. If you look back on some of my early videos when we were first being introduced to this thing, I did mention that you guys need to have a sanitation room outside of your house when we weren't familiar with what this was. And the recommendation at the time was to wipe everything down with bleach, but also to have UV lights hanging inside the tent. That way when you change your clothes and stuff, you put them under the UV lights. So yeah, that UV has killed viruses for a long, long time. And it's just a matter of knowing a few things and being ready for it. But anyway, so there's that. 200-mile drive, Modesto, Yosemite Park finished all the way up and back. Wow, nice ride. You will not bless the children. Well, you can always borrow somebody else's. They're fun to watch. Yeah, I mean, if you got little furry critters, that kind of counts too, because you become surrogate parents. Yeah, she can be the mother to us all. That works. It helps. But anyway, I just wanted to say that about the mask, because people got to see what's going on. You got to recognize the little push, the push hard and then ease back, and then push hard and ease back. That's the way they do things, so that they can still get to their end goal, but they do it in increments. Just like I've said in so many videos, that the government works in increments, and you know, They're never going to shove it all down your throat at one time because they know it won't happen. Just like they would never use the words martial law because they know that would bring the patriots out. So they use increments, they use shelter in place, social distancing, all of that. Blocking off Main Street here so the restaurants along the Main Street can move tables out onto the road to be able to comply with the social distancing crap. And it's just weird. I mean, it's just weird. It's not cold to me. I guess you gotta bear with the big old sexy chest sticking out. You used to see me all clothed and not sitting around naked, but you know, just try to hold yourself back and no throwing underwear, please. You know, it's embarrassing. So, anyway, this was the test run to upset the November elections. Pam, you're correct. All of this has been choreographed, has been designed. They have a plan. So all we can do is keep trying to resist it. And, you know, they're not going to be successful if we all stay like a stick in the spokes. I got my wife sitting out here looking for shells. There she is over there in the pink, right there, center screen. She likes to come out here and see what kind of shells she can find, and that's cool. That's her thing. I prefer to swim, but it's a little bit chilly right now, and we got a heavy breeze, so it tends to bring the cold water in from the deeper Gulf, but it's coming straight out of the south, and the sea temperature hasn't warmed up out there yet, so it kind of adds up. I'm spending time with my mother and father at home. I was watching an online Bible study on the line in the Lord's Prayer about the Lord forgiving our debtors in the Jubilee. That's cool. Yeah, Ronald, that's coming. It's coming, but we gotta see what it does, how long it's gonna take. They're doing, again, they're doing increments, but in this time it's actually favorable to us because the increments are absorbing the Federal Reserve into the National Treasury and then protecting our seniors, increasing their care. And that was done under executive order last week or the week before, so it's working a little bit. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Let the video get acknowledged, because you guys know that every time we turn around, we got YouTube doing everything they can to squelch us out here. I can see them telling me that this is a video inappropriate for all audiences, you know, because the waves look so violent. We've got that thing going for us. But they just find an excuse. If you're a conservative channel, you just might as well get used to the games and the harassment. Spygate is going to be a very interesting week. Johnny, I believe that is true. Hello, Linda. Good to see you. Hope you guys don't mind hanging out at the beach with me for a little bit. I figured just give you guys a little break from the monotony. Sometimes a little seaside ambience is all it takes to heal the ails. So we got that. Yes, it is. Then everyone needs to tweet the president about the censorship each time it happens. I agree. We need to. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. If you overwhelm them with it, then do they hear it or do they just start scrolling through and ignoring it? So I don't know. I mean, that's one of those weird things. Wolf Stonehenge, how you doing? Bill screwed up version. Yeah, the Bill. Yep. Sniffles. Frugal. Get some sun from their manipulated solar weapon. Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me. They manipulate the atmosphere, so the sun probably, I don't know if it has the same power as it used to or if it's been decreased, but it's still up there. Harris and Bernie proposed to allow for a bill to be given to most populace will be granted 2,000 stimulus. Yeah, 2,000 a month. They're talking about that, but all that's going to do is motivate the lazy people to hurry up and get out and vote for them. So you can always see through that. I don't want their handouts because I know what it comes with. For one thing, it's robbing Peter to pay Paul, and it just doesn't work. You can't do that because at some point you run out of other people's money to spend. So it's a ploy, and this is all designed to try to get people comfortable with socialism and to increase the income of the elected officials so that they can buy another house and keep us underlings happy with our little pittance of $2,000 a month. The problem is that you do that and everything else is going to go up in value too. They're going to increase the cost of things because they'll think, all right, everybody's going to have this money now, so we're going to go ahead and kick our prices up. So they'll do that, and then you'll be back to square one. You'll be back to broke. So, anyway, so pretty wish I was there. So, grounded. Well, you're kind of here now. It's sort of indirectly, but you know, you can. I think you can hear it. I'm not sure if the torpedo mic allows for the beach sounds. Yeah, you can hear the beach. You can hear the oceans. Just makes my volume a little bit low, but that's what the volume switch on the thing's for. Hello, Mama. Mama B just jumped in the house. Linda Horner, how you doing? Margo again. Oh, fabulous, absolutely fabulous, darling. Great, awesome. Yeah, they're still monitoring over here because they know that shark is not gone yet, so it's still a no into the water. So we're just gonna sit here and enjoy watching the water.
There's one in the water.
Well, he's sort of in the water. That doesn't count. When you're only ankle deep, that's not in the water. That's walking through a puddle. At least a Florida puddle anyway. Oh, anyway, sir, 75 clear blue today. Right on. Yeah, we've got a truly spectacular day here. Temperature's probably about 75, 77, something like that. The sky, basically we had one cloud on the way over here, and it was a little poofy cloud. Looked like it was awfully lonely, but that's it. We got crystal clear skies. Even our forest fires, I guess the wind has kicked all the smoke out of the air, so we don't have that either. So we really do have an incredible view right now. These are the days we wish for all the time here, but being in, semi-tropical environment, we still have a winter, but we don't really have much of one. We pretty much go from fall to midsummer. But yeah, when you live in this environment, you tend to, get a lot of rain, a lot of nastiness. So, but it's all right. It's all good. So, what the hell? Made my family ham. I ate omelet, little ham, not big on meat. Got new phone. Right on. Mama B is set up. Where am I? I am in Navarre Beach. It's about 20 miles east of Pensacola. We went over to Pensacola Beach, but it was an absolute madhouse. So we went over there to see if the beach shops were open, and they all wanted us to have a mask on. Or at least the one we went to wanted us to have a mask on, or we couldn't go in for service. So we skipped that one. We found a place. My son was able to get a pair of shorts, and he's back in business now. T-shirt. So it cuts down on him running around the beach naked, and that gets embarrassing, especially when he ends up walking to the same car that we get into. It's hard to deny that it's ours when it happens. It also comes with the NR 666-6 that we agree to let let in our house, test us. No, we don't. I hope you guys will stand your ground on that. Yeah, it's just to change the vibrate only. Okay, I'm getting all kinds of stuff making noise on here, so I'm turning off the pretty in videos and pictures, but I never cared for the beach for some reason. Yeah, well, it gets awfully sandy. I like being out at sea. I don't mind jumping in a boat and going for a long to get away from land. But I'm a person. I'm a water baby. I'm an Aquarius, so by default, you know, I'm pretty much a beach person, a river person. I like lakes. Hell, even a good rain puddle once in a while will take care of me. But, whatever. Snafu, you'd never know I was there. Okay. Love large body of water anytime. Big lakes. Big Lake Bay here. Yeah. Well, that's your fresh water, so that's not going. I like the salt water because it's healing. If you have wounds on you, you go out and jump in the salt water and it can help to clean you out. Yeah, kids laughing. It was crazy when this place was all closed down. I can't even imagine the absolute silence that it would be. Just taking people away from nature and taking nature away from people and putting us into physical structures with stagnant air. I mean, I'm so grateful for the fact that we have the 5 acres that we have, because I'm not trapped in any house. I can go anywhere on my property and be out in the world and not have to worry about it. Our gate closes, so people can't just walk in and do anything. But you guys got to stand your ground. I mean, I mentioned that store that we were going to go into without our masks, but this just wasn't the day. You know, with my wife's Mother's Day and all that, I didn't need a scene. I don't need to get arrested and deal with all that garbage. But you know, do whatever we got to do. The worst thing about beaches are the jellyfish. Yeah, it's nice when it's when your wind is coming out of the east or the west here, because it tends to push the jellyfish on out of the way. But when the wind is coming directly out of the south, then yeah, we will get jellyfish, and that's when we get a purple flag warning for sea life. Today it's pretty clear. I mean, I don't see any sign of jellyfish. It looks pretty good. I can actually see through the water right now. A lot of times when we're out here, the water will end up being murky because of all the sand and stuff that's being turned up. Right now it's pretty clear. So, looking at my wife's phone for the chat and looking at my phone for the viewer. But, I'm making a burqa for the next idiot who tells me mask or no entry. That would be funny. I would hope you get a video of that. I would enjoy that. I'd share the hell out of it for you. Because that is the point that they're trying to make. They're making it indirectly, but it is exactly what they're trying to say. So, to put them in their face, put a black gown on and a sari and a burqa, put your face mask on, and that would be funny, especially if a whole group of people did that. All you have showing is your eyes.
I think it was the turtle.
Yeah, when I was in Turkey, I didn't trust those people wearing the black ghost burqas. All you could see is their eyes. It could have been a man, could have been an AK up underneath that skirt. This could have been anything. But I didn't let him walk in behind me. I did see it, but I just caught him for a glimpse. Possible sea turtle cruising through here.
Yeah, he's over here.
Yeah, he's fighting that current. Well, we got a good current. When we get winds out of the south, we're getting some current. So let me see here. Turn this back around. There she is. Wave. Say hi, everybody. There's supposed to be a sea turtle right in this area somewhere. Center screen in here, I think. So we got some critters cruising around. Pop his head out, take a breath, moseying along. Look out, fellas, door, mama. Don't take kindly control freaks. Right on. Alright, just gotta keep watching for the sea turtle. What are you seeing? He said something maybe in that direction.
Right there, dolphin.
Oh, we got a dolphin?
Oh yeah, straight out.
Yep.
All right.
He crested one time. So that means the shark is gone, and that's why these guys are leaving.
That's a bunch of fish.
No shark anymore if there's dolphins here, because dolphins will run into them and hurt them bad. You end up with dolphins coming to the beach to protect the people sometimes out here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, if you get a rip current, that's interesting you brought that up. Yeah, because most people, even tourists, don't understand what a rip current is, and especially when you get a north wind and then a strong current out of the south, you'll get your waves will be coming in towards you, and then there's a draw that's created, and the water going underneath the waves causes that draw. Those riptides make people panic. But the reality is, once you start feeling yourself getting pulled out, you have to swim along the beach. You swim perpendicular with the beach to get out of the riptide. But if you can't, at least 9 times out of 10, when you're dealing with a riptide, they make a horseshoe effect. So if you're caught in a riptide and you just relax, you tread water, do what you gotta do, it will bring you back around, and then it dissipates and you're able to swim comfortably back to shore. Dangerous Freedom, how you doing? I got this new camera rig with a torpedo microphone, and here, hold that a second. I am going to pop this out if I don't drop it and hang up on everybody. See it? Oh, probably not, because the camera's in the wrong direction. Alright, there's the camera rig frame. And up here somewhere, there's not a range camera. Torpedo mic. That is a very handy little thing. It has a bracket to hold your cell phone. It has connections at the top so that I can put a light up there, which I left the light in the car because you don't need a light when you're at the beach in the daytime. But it comes with a torpedo mic and attachments so that you can add more accessories to it. One of the things I'm going to try to find here shortly is something that I can mirror my phone screen to, like a tablet or whatever that I'll have on the side. That way I can sit here and talk to you folks, and I can actually see the chat without having to use a secondary phone. So it'll be a small monitor hanging on the side of the thing. But it'll allow me to do more of these remotes since I finally got the monetization from YouTube. Thank you, Awake. By Sun Hat. I don't mind the sun hitting me. I guess I'm old school. I still got enough hair to protect my scalp. But I've never been a major hat wearer. When I was in the military, obviously I wore a hat every single day. But being out of the military, I just don't wear them much. I just keep my hair long. When I feel like I'm getting too much sun on my back or something, I untie my hair and spread it out across my back, and then I get protection from the sun. Yes, thank you, Awake. That was very nice of you. But yeah, the biggest thing with getting monetized from YouTube, it's not like we're doing it because we're going to make a bunch of money, but you know, like I've always said, it helps take the edge off, and this is not free, so it does make a difference, especially when you're on a controlled income with no possibility of increase. So it really does help. But with the monetization comes the ability to live stream from your phone, and that was what was most important to me, was being able to get out here instead of always being in a stuffy house. Be able to get out here and show you guys some of the planet out here around us, and it gives me a place to relax, chance to talk to all y'all. So, you know, two stones with one bird, so to speak. Kentucky Patriots Semper Fi. Beautiful day, great video. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, make sure if you guys haven't subscribed to hit that subscribe, hit that share, you know, thumbs up the video, because it really does make a difference. You know, if they can suppress this thing anymore, I'm sure they would try, but at this point they've got it pretty low. But the thumbs up will help get notifications out saying that I am live, or that I'm doing a video, or have done a video. But also, you know, I love having subscribers. I love the interaction with you folks. You know, I live for this. This is what I really enjoy doing. It's one thing I can do with my stupid ass disabilities, but you know, my mouth isn't broken yet. Doesn't have any teeth in it, but it's not broken, you know. So I can still use my intellect. I can still use my voice. I can still talk to you guys, and that's one way I can do my part. Let's see. Hi everyone, great to see you. Can't say hi to each person riding my bike. Yes, Tony, be careful riding your bike. That's texting and biking can get you killed. I appreciate you swinging in anyway, for sure. Yeah. Oh, don't worry, this ain't no tan. I'm still winter white. I still got the Indian pigment in me, but it never makes me completely white. But boy, when I get real tan, I look like a totally different person, because that Indian skin turns very, very brown when it gets sun. But I also don't burn much. I've only burned a couple of times in my life because of the darker skin. I don't get sun bleached and turn like into a tomato. Yeah, we got a little riptide going. I can see it building up now. The wind is clocking around, so we're starting to see a little bit of pull. You can identify them fairly quickly because you can see the foam from the beach, and you can watch the foam. It makes like the shape of a wedge going back out. It's right my finger. Right over here, if you watch the surf, it draws it out, makes a little bit of a rip. The white foam starts going back out. That is a riptide. That's not a strong one, that's just an example of one. So that's how you can identify them. The thing I always worry about is that every year we end up losing tourists and drownings because they're just not familiar with these things. And the thing that takes people out is panic. So, the phone hard to type the names out. No big deal, Fuzzboard. Appreciate you being here. Alex Lind is making your audio unaudible. Okay, well, I figured it was going to start catching up because it is walking in a different direction. He could come to Ohio and shovel snow. Fuzzboard, I love you to death, but not that much. So, you enjoy that for me, and you tell me how it works out. Go to Ohio and shovel snow for Fuzzboards, you know. My patronage goes only so far. I've done all the shoveling of snow in my lifetime when I was younger. Happy Mother's Day to all of you guys. Yeah, Kentucky Patriots, appreciate you. Anyway, I don't know how long have I even been on? 38 minutes, 39 minutes. I don't need to keep bending your ear. I'm sure you guys have other things to do. Cold and rainy here in Cleveland. Yeah, 6-stringer, you can have that. Appreciate that. Appreciate you being at the beach with me, though. Anyway. Alright, so I guess I am going to probably end it at this point. Unless, I mean, I don't have anything else really to discuss. I don't have my notes in front of me or anything. You know, I don't mind shooting shit with y'all. But I guess the big question is, do you want me to leave this on so you guys can watch the beach live, or do you want me to, you know, bug out? Snafu, thank you very much for that super chat. Appreciate you. You guys let me know what you want. I mean, I'm more than happy to leave the phone on. And, leave the live stream on. You guys can enjoy the beach with me. Hell, I might end up on camera in a minute. Hello, Charity.
Right here. Right the top.
I am renting a house for a month and escaping New York. I'm on a mission to get a break. Get the kids out of here for June. Where are you going to be, Charity?
Yeah,
All right. See you later, Margot. Appreciate you. Please join my live stream on Alex. We work hard. Yes. Tony, you will definitely need to get over there. Are you going up to that tonight? Yeah, you go on after my Inside Veterans Affairs. So make sure you guys, if you haven't subscribed to Tony Patriot, go see him at, what would it be, 8 o'clock? Let's see, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. So 7 o'clock Central. All right. Still waiting. I hate the sound of the water. Makes me want to pee. Glad I could help. That's bladder therapy. Only 2 places so far that may let me in: Virginia and South Carolina. Go to South Carolina. Virginia's screwed up right now. Keep a jar in front of your computer. Buzz boards. Yep, that helps. All right. So you guys want me to leave it on? You want me to shut it off? I'm waiting for somebody to give a good answer. Good answer. Come on. Because after this, it'll be just ocean noises for a little bit, and then I'll shut it off. I'm going to go stick my feet in the water and see what it feels like. Glad to do it, Tony. You do a lot of good work, man. So keep it on. It's gorgeous. That's those of us stranded in these new houses. Gotcha. All right. I'm going to leave it on for about another, I'll give it about another 15 minutes. I'm going to go stick my my feet in the water, and I'm going to see what it feels like. Bet it's cold, but nobody better be laughing at my ass. So that's not going to happen. All right. God bless all of y'all. You guys stay in the fight. I'm going to leave it on for you. So see you in a bit.
Glasses on.
Water update. It is definitely cold.
It's cold.
Huh?
It's cold.
Yeah, I noticed that. Ugh. You go stick your legs in it? Doesn't feel bad on the legs. It's just once it gets up above the legs, you know, it changes your religion. I know it's too cold. Huh? Oh yeah, infected with corona. Huh?
Her husband got the same one.
Yeah. Come on. Don't be a wuss. My son the wuss. What a wuss.
Too much activity out there.
It may not be cold to you. Remember, I'm old and frail.
You got the United States, and you got Corona. Look at the boy's shorts.
Oh. Is there a shark fin out there?
If you give it a second, we'll watch Corona go away.
Somebody say shark. Somebody clean something out there.
Huh? Oh. Yeah, that's cold. Makes my back cold, and then my legs start going numb because of all the stupid ass titanium in my back, so I gotta be careful. It would suck to get out there and jump in and like you're getting ready to swim, and then all of a sudden you can't kick your legs. That sucks. But yeah. Yeah. At least I got out there and got in the water. I wasn't scared.
Too bad he didn't come back with the balls.
Yeah, well, they're still in there. Oh, dude. Coming out of the water was not a 10 movie. I'll have to work on that. Maybe I should have had my hair out and been able to flutter it on my way out of the water. Add some emotion, I don't know.
That's a lot of hair to flutter.
I am definitely no Bo Derek. Alright. How long has this been going? Well, got 10 minutes to make an hour. So I guess I can leave it on another 10 minutes. I get an A for effort. Thank you. Yeah, it's stumbling out of the breaking water. So sexy. Linda, see you later. God bless you too. Thanks for hanging out. A little bit of something different for Mother's Day. I got my little bitch section in at the beginning, and now it's just enjoying nature. Now the birds are starting to dive on the feeder fish. That's always fun to watch over here by the about mid-screen right there. You got to watch those birds over by the fishing pier. They start diving for the bait fish. Yeah, I'm glad you got your cell phone back too, Cherry. We need to get you on my show. I want to do that. If you want to give me a call later, let's get a solid date put together. Maybe sometime this next week. See if we can do a show together. Anyway, that's if you want to. I'd love to have you for sure. Oh yeah, I left the man thong at home awake, but yeah, different venues for different attire. But me and the word sexy in the same sentence usually don't go well together. But you know, whatever. Appreciate it anyway. We got a little bit of curlers. We're getting a change in the wind, so the waves are starting to pick up a little bit, which is kind of cool. Yeah, the tide's changing, the winds are changing, so it'll get a little more turbulent out here pretty soon. Huh? Yeah, 5:15. So, yep. Well, wonder if I can, it'd be interesting to see how to turn this thing off once I'm done. Still haven't gotten it all figured out yet. Let's see. That was cold out there for sure. A lot better than the Pacific Ocean, though. Oh. The Pacific Ocean just stays cold. It sucks. The Pacific is cold on the warmest day. At least ours will get up to about 80 degrees, so you walk in, it's like bathtub water, but it's usually about a month or so. Usually around June, July, that it really starts to kick in nice and warm. And that's also when hurricane season starts.
It said that we have to be
6 feet apart.
Nobody's wearing a mask like the cops or anybody.
Yeah, nobody is wearing a mask. Nobody is spaced 6 feet apart.
Not even the cops.
The cops aren't wearing masks. They're not 6 feet apart. You know, so everybody's just like whatever. Well, usually the cops come and congregate on you in mass numbers so that they can give you a ticket. And that just makes no sense. They're forcing you into a non-social distancing thing. Someone say hi to the pigeon. Hi, pigeon. They come out here to compete with the seagulls, see who's going to get the snacks. Yeah, it's cold, huh? Yeah. I'm sure if he asked you real nicely, you'd probably give him one. All right, y'all. I think we'll go ahead and shut this thing down. I've enjoyed hanging out with y'all. I've enjoyed the time at the beach. Glad you guys got to hang out. I guess we'll see you all tomorrow afternoon sometime. I guess about 2 o'clock Eastern. But anyway, Charity, give me a call later, and let's talk about the show next week. All right, y'all. Until next time. I got to figure out how to turn this thing off. Let's see. Alright, unplugging the microphone, and then we'll get it figured out here in a second. Now just shut off your video. All right. Still not wanting to shut off. All right, stay in the fight, y'all.